So, hello everyone. I haven't been on here in a minute live. So, I came on tonight because I wanted to talk about some things. How is everyone doing? Hope everyone is great. So, there was a story about a little boy who was 14 years old, and he was electrocuted at 14 years old. They said that he had killed two girls, two females. So I screenshotted it and I wanted to share it with you all because it was real interesting to me. I had never heard of the story, and the actor Tyrese is playing in it now. They actually made it a movie. So I'm about to show y'all some of the scenes from it, and I'm gonna read to you what they said about it. It was very disturbing to me to find out that Emmett Till was one, and here it is. This young man, his name was George Stinney Jr. So let me get this together, and I'm gonna read to y'all what they said about it, and it was real disturbing to me. So that goes to say that you never know, what I'm saying, our history and our history, what has gone on with people of our color, to the fact that what is going on with people today in this world. So here he is with the electric thing on his head. Y'all can see that. Look at that. That is awful. That is awful. Awful. So at the bottom it says one of the saddest chapters in history. One of the saddest chapters in history. Then they have him here in the electric chair. This is a boy, a child, 14 years old. Then this is his gravestone. It reads George Stinney Jr., October 21st, 1929 is when he was born. He died June 16, 1944. On his grave, they have it says wrongfully convicted, illegally executed by South Carolina conviction vacated by court order dated December 16, 2014. That's crazy. It took all these years for them. They said that a judge found him not guilty, but you had already took his life. So I'm reading this. I can't see that too much. It says George Stinney Jr. was the youngest person to be put to death in the United States. Ooh, wait a minute. It says orientation lock. Rotate. Okay, so my device um, went down. We're still on here. So it says, and put it up and read it. George Stinney Jr. was the youngest person to be put to death in the United States at age 14. He was executed in 1944. He insisted he was innocent and held a Bible in his hands. Throughout his trial, he was accused of murdering two young white girls, Betty, 11, Murray was 7, found near his home. The jury was all white. convicted him after a 2-hour trial and 10-minute deliberation. His parents couldn't attend the trial. He had to leave the town. They had to leave the town afterwards. So, excuse me. After he was executed, they had his parents to leave the town, and it says George was isolated in jail for 81 days. A 14-year-old isolated in prison for 81 days. That is horrifying. This made me very upset, y'all, and choked up. It says, I cannot imagine a 14-year-old boy. He looked like he was 7 or 8 years old. George was isolated in jail for 81 days before his execution, unable to see his family. He faced the electric chair alone with his parents, without his parents or a lawyer, and was given a high voltage shock. Decades later, a judge in South Carolina cleared his name. The murder weapon was too heavy for a boy of his size to use. It's a novel by Stephen King, which The Green Mile is based on this story. The movie The Green Mile is based on this story. And that movie was later made was influenced by George's story. So we live in a we have been living in a very, very cruel world for a very, very long time. Now it's even more crueler. You know what I'm saying? It's even more crueler. And people, you just are doing things that just, it doesn't make any sense. But it is what it is. So I also want to share with you all. These are prison jails. This looks like county jail. That looks like county jail. This is a Fed prison right here. This is how federal prisons look. These ladies here, the white is always the ones that work in the kitchen. It called them detail. These are detail workers, but they look like they are in a class or something. Okay. These women here look like they're in county jail. They're either going to court or they just came back from somewhere like a program or something like that, and they're in the cell block waiting to be transported. This is called the Tallahassee Project. This is a glimpse inside the shattered lives of 100 non-violent. Non-violent means that they didn't murder anybody. They have no murder charges, nothing real hard. They have a criminal charge, maybe something petty like a white collar crime or stealing a car, fighting, abuse, or something like that. So these are a glimpse inside the shattered lives of 100. Just imagine, this is just 100. Just imagine it's probably over 3,000 nonviolent women, nonviolent crime women that are locked up. Women prisons of the war on drugs. So this is just a few, and it's called the Tallahassee Project. If you want to look this up, Tallahassee Project, and have several women on there. This is another prison cell. This is the feds. This is the feds. So in prison, some prisons, the federal prisons, yes, they have classes you can take, barbering or beauty. So this is a picture of the women. They have the dolls and stuff that they can practice on. They get certificates for cosmetology and stuff like that. So this is a picture of them. They're doing hair. So the women on the compound, we can go get our hair done at the beauty salon, they call it, but it's a charge. They take it out of your commissary. That's that. This is a sale, whether it be county or federal. This is what the sales look like, period. Okay. These women here are in a class. They have GED classes. They have different classes. The only thing I didn't like about the women, the men classes, they count, I'll say. So if a man takes a class that'll, help his sentencing, he will get a certificate, will help his sentencing. As far as the women, you can take classes all day that will not help your sentencing. It will just be you doing something in prison and you're staying productive as you're doing your prison time. And that's what I was very disturbed about, because the men have certain jobs that pay them good, and they have another program that is, connected with the outside world, that they can work in that program. They're working it, and they'll get a certificate to come home, to go straight to a job, to go to plumbing, maintenance, whatever they want. But not the women. We had to pay for a college credit class, and I was like, I wish I would. So this is one of the BOPs. This is how the front looks. One of the Bureau of prisons. Okay, so I think that's it. That's it. So I wanted to share that with y'all. And also there's another story that we're going to speak about. Let's see if I can. I loaded it. So other than that, like, this world is just not, I don't know what's wrong with people, and a lot of people feel like karma cannot come to them. Karma is versatile to all of us. I think I've already gotten my karma, when I went to prison. If not, oh well be. I don't get in nobody's way or mind nobody's business for me not to be in prison. I mean, no, not prison, but not to have karma, period. So this is a story about, I probably didn't know it, but there's a story about a lady who killed her baby and she ate her. So on my next YouTube, which probably will be Sunday, we will talk about that and I will have it pulled up. So other than that, I just like for people to understand that in this world we live in, you have to be held accountable for your own actions. You can't keep putting this on that person, putting that on that person, and bringing other people in the middle of things that they have nothing to do with. Learn to stand for accountability. There's a lot of non-accountability out in this world, which really is, it makes no sense. Everybody want to blame the next person for something. You have to blame yourself. You blame yourself for getting in situations that has nothing to do with you. People try to use other people for upcoming, or I'm gonna use him so I can get up on this ladder, or so I can get this, or if I use him, I know I'm gonna get this attention for this. I use no one but myself, because I know I'm that bitch. I can get whatever I need, get any attention I can get, whatever I need out here, and do what I need to do to benefit me. I don't have to use other people. It's always good that you will be able to go to someone else and maybe they could help you, maybe they want to, but for me and other people to actually see how people are pushing themselves to try to become this, that, and the other, be yourself. What happened to genuinely being who you really are? Being yourself. You can't fake to be yourself. People are so fake and fraudulent out here. Like, And for a lot of these men, you have to watch yourself. You know what I'm saying? The first video that I uploaded, it spoke about that. We live in a real cruel world. People would do anything to destroy your character to make themselves look like they're this genuine hearted person, and all they do is tell the truth, and they just trying to make the public understand this, when in reality these some rotten, dirty, scandalous motherfuckers. Very dirty, rotten, scandalous motherfuckers. And they care less about you and anything about you. All they care about is fame. What happened to wanting real fame for real things that you have put your time into, you put your accomplishments into, things that you have went out your way to get for you and yours? What happened to integrity around this motherfucker? What happened to morals, self-respect? What happened to those things with adult men and adult women? What happened to those things? These people have no fucking morals about anything. And if they can use you, they're gonna use you to upgrade themselves. They're gonna try to trash this one over here and trash this one. And all this trying to trash people. And some people, they speak the truth. When you're speaking the truth, it's okay. But when you're doing it for recognition, or you're doing it because you feel as though this is what you need to say, or I'm going to say this because I'm going to get away with it, that's a lie. I don't come for people unless they come for me. And I'm the worst one to come for, because when I come, trust me, it's called fucking damage control. And I'm not going to stop until I damage your ass. I have nothing under my belt. I have nothing in this world that you can say about me that's going to hurt me, my integrity, my self-respect, and my morals for myself. There's not one, even the judge that sentenced me, there's not one person, no nigga, no bitch, no cat, no mouse, no rat, nothing could belittle me and say anything about me to make me feel bad inside about myself, or anything that you think that you know the truth about me about. Nothing. I stand on mine. People talking about they stand on business. I stand on business. My morals, my self-respect, my integrity. I stands on this shit. And there's not one person in this world that can belittle me and make me stoop down to their level, because I feel that they have said something about me to damage my character. Never in a million fucking years. They will never, no one could ever do it to me, ever, because I stand on mine. You come for me, you're going to get something you ain't never asked for. Ask a couple of them. I will not be disrespected or belittled by anyone, because trust me, you think you got something on me, my underarms are full. Full. And I don't play the motherfucking rat police games. They don't scare me at all. If I gotta go, I gotta go. But trust me, I ain't going without a motherfucking fight. I don't lay down. I get down in the worst way. So all this little fake men shit I see going on, this not real men shit. This is not real men shit. I've been around gangsters, real gangsters, not a gangster who say, "Oh, I'm a gangster because I hang with so and so." Fuck that. I've been around real fucking gangsters, real murderers, real street niggas that handle their business. See, it's too much talking going on with men. If you're not really telling a story or expressing something, it's too much talking. Gangsters don't talk. Real street niggas don't talk. Then when you start talking about, I ain't a gangster no more, I'm out of that world, I can do, no, that's bullshit. Because once a gangster, always a gangster. And you know how to invert, you know how to respond, you know how to address certain things. You never lose your cool as a grown man or a man, period, who has gangster, yeah, intentions. These look like men wearing drawers out here to me. They wearing the same panties I wear. Real fucking men have nothing to prove. If you know who you are and you know where you stand, ain't no real nigga out here going back and forth with no niggas trying to prove nothing. So when you doing that, you allow these people to know whatever the fuck they're saying about you, they got you. They got you. There's not one bitch could stand in my face and say nothing. Because by the time I finish addressing her, she gonna say, I should have just shut the fuck up. And that go for any nigga. Ain't no nigga gonna belittle me or stand in my face and think he gonna trash me or slander my name or my character. You got me all the way fucked up. And those who know me know I'm on my shit. See, I don't deal with ignorance. I don't, my tolerance level for that shit is beyond. So when I see people up here saying I don't give a fuck if you're an entrepreneur or not. If you on business and you on grown man shit, stand on that shit. Stand on it. Every fucking situation does not deserve a confrontation, a word back to speak if you want to play gangster. Or if you want to play, man, I ain't on these type of times no more, I'm distant, then shut the fuck up and stand up and hold your end for what the fuck you supposed to be holding it for. Because I wish a motherfucker would. Invite me somewhere. Invite me. Astorcia, meet me over here. I'm out here waiting for your ass. You think the fuck I ain't pulling up? Do you honestly think I'm not coming? I wouldn't give a fuck how much money you said you had. The fake peer pressure that other people put on other people, you will never, never. These niggas ain't real street dudes. And I heard one of them say, he said, I ain't no jail nigga, and he's not. He's fucking not. Jail niggas don't play this shit. A jail nigga gonna take your ass out of here. They not going back and forth. Real men ain't going back and forth. They not going back and forth with that bullshit. That's bullshit. Who is living off that shit? It's not feeding you. It's not housing you. It's not getting you nowhere but seen, known, and heard for all the wrong motherfucking reasons. If I got a problem, I'ma handle my business. There was a time I had to go to somebody and say, tell this motherfucker, shut the fuck up. I had enough. Because see, I have too many people that I have to protect and watch out for. But believe me, if I didn't have them, I'd have already got a couple of motherfuckers up out of here. Because that's the people that I've rolled with all my fucking life. We don't do no talking. We don't bicker, argue back and forth with a fucking ops. And you will never, ever invite me somewhere and I'm not showing up. And you will never, ever think that you have that much hanging over my head where you can tell me that you are involved with a police. I don't give a fuck about that. Trust me, they already know me. My name is very known. So when you go to the police and say her, they gonna say she gonna handle her business. Cause guess what? She gonna do her motherfucking time quietly. And she's not taking nobody with her. She's not throwing other people names and shit that has nothing to do with them. Absolutely nothing to do with them. So when they figure out what the fuck man time is and real man and real niggas and real gangsters around this motherfucker, I really hope it's not too late. I really sincerely hope it's not too late. Because at the end of the day, who frankly really gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? People have really lost their mind. This internet has fucked a lot of people up, man. They so wrapped up in showing and telling, and you have nothing to show and tell. Nothing. People leave this world every day, and a motherfucker only remember your memories. And you should want to leave some good ones. Like this, it's embarrassing to me because I'm from DC. I wasn't born there, but I was raised there. And for over all these years, the people, the men that I ran into, I've never seen no motherfucking men like this in my entire life. And they may talk shit about my son, but I'm very proud of my son. Because one thing about my son is he ain't in the running his motherfucking mouth about nothing. Nothing. And he gonna handle his business when need be. It's his mama. Because I'm not gonna let none of these sucker motherfuckers take my child nowhere. And I tell him in a minute, back the fuck up. Don't bring that shit over here. Because if you think you're going to piss in this garden and you're going to keep walking, it ain't going to happen. So stay the fuck over there with that bullshit. Because I see, they think it's cool. It's not cool to uplift yourself that you involve yourself with the police or I mess with this one the police. I'm over here with this one the police. Where the fuck will we do this police shit at? And I have friends, I said on my video that I uploaded, I have friends that's police I grew up with. They are who they are, polices. I'm not over there in their lane. Because if I catch a charge and they have to send them, they're going to lock my ass up. So if you think by you involving yourself with a police, that's supposed to save you, I think the fuck not. I know not. Because what's going to happen is you're going to bring them down. So who is winning in that situation? Nobody. Because if the law is coming, they fucking coming. But to threaten and throw that type of title out to a civilian, that shit ain't cool. That shit ain't cool. I don't give a fuck what they say about me. I'm a woman, I'm a mother, a grandmother. I live by my morals and my street principles, always and forever. I done more shit out this motherfucker than these motherfuckers on the internet could ever imagine. I done everything except for sold my ass and danced on the table. And as I always say, I will never take that from a woman if she was getting her money. But if you out here giving up ass for free, you best to check yourself, young lady. Ladies. Ain't nothing free around this motherfucker. Not even a fucking conversation. Y'all best to get with the program. Get with the program. I do not lay down. I get down. I don't lay down for nobody. No fucking body. And I'm going to do as I do, and I'm going to say as I say, and I'm going to be as I be. But I'm going to let these motherfucking flus and flowers, let them go ahead on. Take all the platforms and say what you need to say and do what you need to do. If you feel that's best for you. I ain't in it. I don't want to be in it. And I don't fuck with it at all. By no means necessary. I wouldn't dare. I don't know what females they're married to land up with, because I wouldn't dare. I would be fucking ashamed. Ashamed. But hey, those are those women, whoever they dealing with, whoever they come in contact with, and I'm over here. So that's the end of that. So y'all, may peace be upon everybody. Be safe out in this world. And whatever you think your next adventure is, stay intact. Everybody just try to make your life matter to you. We're all not here forever. Go where you need to go. Do what you need to do. Be who you are. Stop trying to be something and somebody that you're not to uplift another motherfucker. Learn your soul, your heart, and who you are. These people of this world do not matter. Only you matter. This is your life. Only you matter. Motherfuckers trying to impress other motherfuckers. Man, fuck them people. And whatever the fuck they think. Good night. I'll see y'all next Sunday. I have to figure out how to end this live. Let me see. I share it.